In just 15 minutes, my podcast will be going live right here on this channel. And there's a live chat there too. It's going to be a live premiere. So don't miss it. I talk about a lot of things that are going on in the news that need to be talked about because so much is happening. As we speak, SpaceX is preparing to dock today at the space station. So the first Bud is responsible for the first rescue in the history of the manned space program, which is huge and historic. That's later today. But, you know, this this president's got so much going on this weekend. I mean, look, the rescue in space, that's Trump. The Justice Department victory over the lawfare criminals, that was yesterday. And any minute, it could happen today, it could happen in 5 minutes, it could happen Tuesday. But the ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine is going to be happening, and it's going to be happening soon. And it's just a matter of time. They just have to sign on the line that is dotted, as Alec Baldwin said once. And the left are having meltdowns. The pro-peace, never war, give peace a chance party are going to be in a state of emotional and clinical depression over the ending of a war because Trump did it. It's amazing to me, and it's really blows my mind. You know, eggs are down over 30% now. You know, I haven't seen any of the trolls in the chat talking about egg prices for a couple of days. They're down like I read one article, 38%. Eggs are down 38%. Got to get some new talking points. Yeah, peace is happening. Egg prices down 30%. Gas prices are down. Defeated the lawfare criminals. A historic rescue in outer space. Any one of these things deserves pride. He should, be getting awards for these things. He should have the Nobel Peace Prize for the Ukraine-Russian war ending. Oh, yeah, I forgot. President Trump killed the leader of ISIS. So ISIS, their number one leader, killed. Mortgage rates are down. Exactly. I mean, it's all good. How can any American be against any of this, right? It's all good. There's nothing that he's doing that's not good. Now, my podcast is going live at noon, and it's a live premiere. So there's a live chat there. It's already there. It has President Trump in the thumbnail with that member of the fake news hitting him in the face with the microphone. I cover that too. But don't miss that podcast. It's a good one, and you're going to enjoy. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's just the things we just listed are like in the Justice Department defeating the lawfare criminals, killing ISIS, the rescue in space, the peace treaty, mortgage rates down, egg prices down 38%, gas prices down. That's what, 7 things. And we're just talking about the last 24 hours. Isn't that amazing? I mean, what is the legitimate argument? Averted a government shutdown, which the liberals are obsessed with that. If you want to throw an 8th thing in, which one of those things, the border secure, 9 things, which one of those things can an American legitimately, incredibly say is a bad thing? Why don't you think about it? Can you think of any of it? Any of them? It's all positive. I know. It's to oppose any of those things is to be like, not American. Oh, Canada this week surrendered on the with the trade talks, right? Ford came down here and kissed Trump's rear end. Yeah. I understand liberals not being happy because they're losers, but there's nothing he's doing that you could say is a bad thing. Everything Trump is doing. Oh, by the way, Elon Musk launched another rocket this morning. I saw it go up. I caught a little bit of this one. It's cloudy again today, but I caught a little bit of this one. This one was Starlink satellites, no people on it. But he launched a rocket last night, launched another one today, the first Bud. Isn't that crazy? It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. America's back. That's right. President Trump, thank you for caring about America, Lisa says. Exactly. Oh, man. And the weather's great here in Florida because the president's in town. That's right. We could use some rain, but, you know, don't miss the podcast. It's going to be live in 11 minutes right here on the YouTube channel. And there is a live chat there. So when I end this stream, you can hop over there and continue the chat there. But, I mean, you go through all of the things. What is one of the things that President Trump has done, all these good things, in the last 24, 26 hours that you can make an argument's a bad thing? I couldn't even play devil's advocate that any of these things are bad. Could you? That's right. Trump in the first bud. And the liberal, they're even picking on little X. Give me a break. How can they give a child like that a hard time? No, there's no dead time, Wayne. Those are commercial breaks. I got to take commercial breaks or there's no show. Yeah, little X is amazing. Little X is going to have stories to tell. All of those things. I mean, you know, putting America first. That's, I mean, if you just want to sum it up in a sentence, putting America first. I mean, that long list of things I just went through is just in the last day. How could you not be in favor of any of those? He's got egg prices down, gas prices down, mortgage rates down. You know, rescuing the stranded astronauts. You know, I mean, that's, you know, that's it. That's it. It's the problem isn't the H-1B visas, it's the abuse and misinterpretation of it. Exactly. A president who cares about America and Americans. It's very unusual, isn't it? Very unusual. We haven't had a president that's put America and Americans first since Reagan. And even he didn't do it to this extent because he was so focused on the Soviet Union. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. Don't miss the podcast. It's going to start in 9 minutes. I love everything President Trump does. Absolutely. How could you not? How could you not? How could you not love him? Also, don't forget, if you want to support my content, go to mypillow.com. Use my promo code Kane, K-A-N-E. You know, if right now there's a great special going on. If you spend $100 or more with my promo code Kane, you get 2 free My Pillows. Pretty good deal, huh? Spend $100 or more with my promo code Kane, you get 2 free My Pillows. Pretty good deal. Trump better than Teddy Roosevelt? Absolutely. 80,000? You know, I talk about this on the podcast. This claim that veterans are being fired. I get into that on the podcast in a few minutes. Don't miss it. Yeah, how could you not support President Trump? How could you not support President Trump? There's nothing he's doing that's not good for the country, for America. And the tax bill, we haven't even gotten the tax breaks yet. That's coming. Oh, that's going to really cause liberal meltdowns. The hardest working people, right? The tip workers getting the first tax break they've ever gotten, and it's a big one. You know, I was watching on Instagram today, there was a waitress that works at Roadhouse Grill, she made $125 in tips that day. She was going through her tips. That's pretty good, huh? For a Tuesday, on a Tuesday, she made $125 in tips, and she said her goal is $100 a day in tips. And think about when the no tax and tips becomes law, she's going to get to keep all that. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. Now she's got to pay taxes on that, but she's not going to have to pay taxes on it after the tax bill passes. And so all the waiters and waitresses and bartenders and Uber and Lyft drivers and DoorDash workers, they're all going to get a massive tax break. Think about that. Isn't that something? Yeah. So her $100 days will end up being $125 days. Well, most people pay with Apple Pay and debit cards and things now. So the thing about the tip workers, you got to understand, they never get tax breaks because they don't make enough money to pay income tax. They only pay payroll taxes. So when tax cuts are passed in the past, they just went to people that pay income tax, not people that pay payroll tax. So those workers work very hard and they never get tax breaks. Donald Trump's the first one giving them a tax break. And it may be one of the largest tax breaks in history if you look at it that way. How are you going to pay for it? We cut out all the government spending and raise the import taxes. That's how you pay for it. Who cares? The government's got plenty of money. Look how they're wasting it. We'll stop paying for transgendered surgeries on mice or whatever they're wasting money on. That's how we'll pay for it. No, the tax cuts are not in this bill, but that's going to be a separate bill, the tax cuts. Trump's talked about this. No, you won't have to. No tax on tips. And it's not just the tip workers. You know, the restaurants and bars, they have to pay taxes on those tips too. So it's not just a tax break for the tip workers, it's a tax break for the restaurants and bars that they work for too. They won't have to pay taxes on the tips either. Mm-hmm. I don't know how much waiters and waitresses make, but no tax on tips is life-changing money for them. No getting around it. Life-changing money. It adds up a lot, and it's going to be quick. They're going to feel it from their first paycheck. They're going to be so excited. They're all getting. Think about it. Everyone who's a tip worker, every waiter, every waitress, every bartender, every Lyft driver, every Uber driver, every Uber Eats worker, every Door Dasher, they're all going to get a big raise from President Trump. And they're going to notice it instantly on their first paycheck. Isn't that something? Mm-hmm. That's right. Oh, the Doge check will be coming. Don't you worry. So listen, my podcast is going to start in 4 minutes right here on this channel. The thumbnail has President Trump in it. It says the plan, you know, with the reporter hitting him in the face with the microphone. And the podcast is a live premiere, so there's a chat room. So you can jump from this chat room right over there when I end this stream. So do that. I'll be there. The conversation will continue, all right? So it's right here on this channel. It'll be live in 3 minutes, but the chat is already active, so you can go jump in the chat right now, all right? My name is Brian. This is where MAGA comes to talk. I'll see you in the other chat room. Take care.